What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been like 2 years, over 2 years since I've uploaded. Don't worry, I will upload a video in the next couple of days explaining where I've been and what's happening for the future, because I am returning back to this channel and we will be back with the gaming videos. But to start things off, kick things back into gear, we're back on Forza Horizon 4, starting a new build series. This is going to be the Hilltop Scramble build series. Basically, I've just gone for that name because that's the track we're using. So, yeah, we're going to start off with the 1961 Jaguar E-Type S1. This will be the first car we'll be throwing down this course. So, rules for this series: every car will be upgraded to mid S1 class, so that's S1 850 PI. Every car will be upgraded to exactly that PI level. Some other rules is that basically every car will be converted to all-wheel drive. I wasn't originally going to do that, but because this is a dirt series, doing dirt racing, and a lot of the lower class cars probably won't have much of a chance if I don't do it. It's what I'm going to do. Every car will be all-wheel drive converted, if not already all-wheel drive. And it will also, every car will have to have the Forza Aero, all Forza Aero put on it, no other aero, just Forza Aero, rally tyres, biggest you can get, and rally springs and shocks. Other than that, everything else you can kind of just throw on whatever to get it up to that PI level. So we start with the 1961 Jaguar E-Type S1. I've put the 3.2 litre i6 engine in this. It is now turbocharged also to get it up to that PI level. I could have stuck like a V8 in it, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, stick a bit of a different engine in it, so had to turbocharge it. Like I said, all-wheel drive. This has 574 brake horsepower, 416 foot-pound of torque, and weighs 2,397 pounds. So let's see how the Jaguar does on our brand new Hilltop Scramble course. Alrighty, so here we go for our first run out with the Jaguar E-Type. Now I think I'm going to do 6 laps. This first lap is just an out lap because, well, we start from a standing start. It's just going to be kind of an idea as to how, to get used to the track, get used to the car. Now it starts off with this massive jump. This one has a couple of big jumps on it, and then we have this fairly slow sort of hairpin corner that's very bumpy as well. This is a very bumpy track. We then head around this left-hand long corner, and there's another little bit of a jump right there. See how the cars attack that. We then come into a fairly twisty, slower zone here where we go left to right, and then a longer right here, and then very, very tight there. I'm going to try and keep on the track down there and not cut the grass. We then have this uphill sort of off-camber, really bumpy and strange corner there. You can get the car unsettled quite easily. We then keep heading up and up left, and we have this really long and gradually towards the end getting tighter left corner. We've got a little bit of a jump there to get a bit of air time, and then it's a fairly quick end to this lap. We head through here and then we're back. So fairly short lap. I reckon we're going to do 6 laps for each car. That's going to come up every time. Well, for the first run I think anyway, so we'll just get rid of that and hopefully it won't come up again. So here we go, first flying run. This is what you've got to be careful of, running wide out of that corner, because then you get all sorts of, all over the place, all sorts of out of shape, and then you can't really attack down that jump, and that is where I think we're going to lose the most time. If you just don't get that corner right, you're going to lose so much time. These longer corners seem pretty decent. The car's not too bad so far, getting thrown around a little bit over these jumps, I will say. Not really what this car's designed for. But all in all, it's not doing too bad. Now, like I said, I'm going to be a bit rusty because I haven't been playing a whole lot of Forza Horizon 4 recently. I definitely haven't been doing stuff like this, making videos and stuff. It's been ages. So basically, one of the main reasons, I'll go over it in a future video, hopefully in a couple of days. But one of the main reasons why I am now back and why I haven't been uploading so much recently is because my capture card, well, it turns out that my capture card was actually pretty much goosed. My Elgato Game Capture HD, I thought it was my computer because I changed computer, and then all of a sudden, my capture card wasn't really working. So, excuse me, I got a bit of a cough. So that's one of the main reason I stopped making videos, because I couldn't record Xbox stuff anymore. I could still record PlayStation stuff, but there wasn't as much on PlayStation that I was really that interested in, you know, making videos on. Forza was the main thing I was doing that I was having the most fun with, and I couldn't do it anymore because it was just, my computer was just having so many issues with recording. Whereas now, I actually went out and I thought, you know what, I don't know if it's the computer or the capture card, but I'm going to go out, and I went out and bought an Elgato Game Capture HD60S. So I've got the newer version. It's not the newest now, there's like the S Plus and there's like a 4K Elgato now as well. But it's a better one, and turns out that, yeah, it was just, from what I can tell, my Elgato Game Capture HD was pretty much done for. So yeah, I'm really happy about that actually, because now I can get back to recording videos again, and yeah, it should be good. We've got that a little bit better there. We've still got a bit out of shape coming down here. Oh, we're a bit to the right, that's not good. Okay, we really need to get that right on the next 2 laps. We're on lap 4 now, we've got 2 more to go after this. We're getting the hang of this car a little bit. We've just kind of got to get that first corner better so that we can take that jump at more speed and, you know, do it at a better angle, because we're really not doing so great on that jump at the moment. Head through here, bit of a right to left configuration. I could kind of cut across the grass there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try and stick to the road, because I think that's a little bit cheating. I mean, if I did it with every car, I guess it's fair enough, but I'm going to try. Makes it a bit more interesting to, you know, when you go around that corner, stay turning right for a bit, to kind of keep on the path. This bit here is actually kind of tricky. It's a pretty quick part of the track, but you run wide like that, you want to kind of get that a bit tighter, I think. Alright, let's see if we can nail this first corner, because it's really the bit that we're struggling on most. It's that bump right there. Kind of kept it planted a bit this time. Ooh, we're a little bit sideways, but I think we're okay. We've got it stopped just in time. I reckon that was better. It's still not perfect. Getting the car through that first corner, there's just a really awful bump just before the kind of descent into the big jump, and that bump, if you hit it wrong, it really sends you off the course, offline quite a lot. So we've got to try and work on that. That might just be a practice thing for me, to be honest, more than anything. And certain cars will, you know, have issues with it more than others. This bit here is actually quite difficult, because you're going up and to the left. It's bumpy, it's really steep. It's just a bit of an awkward part of the track, to be honest. Alright, let's see if we can get a bit of a better run onto the start-finish straight. This is going to be our final lap now. Let's see if we can go any quicker. Get through there. Okay, that felt a bit slower, but a bit more in control, so I'm happy with that. I think that's actually a pretty decent start. Maybe a little bit careful, a bit too careful, but I just wasn't getting that corner right at all throughout this whole thing. I haven't been looking at my times because I'm just concentrating too much, to be fair. So I don't know how we're doing so far, and I mean, we don't have anything to compare this to yet anyway, so, you know, that's that. I don't really expect this car to be the best in the series. I mean, it's a 1960s British kind of old GT car sort of thing, I guess. You know, it's not really designed to be ploughing around off-road, so I think all in all it's doing pretty damn well. Take a lot of speed through here. That's more like how we want to get that final corner. We run towards the line. I did look at my time there. We did go quicker. A 105.199, I think that is there, for the Jaguar E-Type S1. Yeah, a little bit of a handful, mainly for this jump just up here. I mean, I'll just have a little drive around here with you. You come around this long right corner, and just here, there's that bump right there. That unsettles you. You're then unsettled down here, and then you're trying to compose the car back together. You've got this up and down bit here, and then you've got the big jump up ahead. So it's pretty difficult to get right. We did it a lot better on that last run, and we've got a 105.199 to show for it. So that is the first car on the leaderboard. That is the time to beat. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go ahead, like and subscribe. and I'll see you guys in the next video.